It does work. Grrrr. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. And me in the woods, people. It's where bears live, don't you know? We're back at it yet again for another chat council. If you don't know what that is, played a little game called Civilization 7 as France, by way of Spain, by way of Greece. It's a little complicated, people. Just stick with me here. But you, yes, you out there in the chat, you get a once-in-a-lifetime, well, twice-in-a-week lifetime opportunity to tell a talking bear what to do on his own channel here. So let's get into it. Want to say hi to Amy out here, P-Money as well. Hope you all had a great Veterans Day, and or is it Armistice Day, P-Money? I forget what the Canadian version is. I don't even know if it's on today. They got their Canadian Thanksgiving, so it could be a completely different day. But anyways, thank you to all of the vets out there. Thank you for all that you've done for all of us out here, including the Canadian vets. So thank you all for that. And by way of that, we've got our old war. Remembrance Day, says Peabody. We've got our old war going on here. If you weren't with us the last time, we ended up having to go to war against, let me load this up here. Ended up going to war against Confucius. It's very confusing, people. And then, Amy, I don't remember if you were here or not, but we also ended up going to war against, what's his name? Ian Batuli. Ian Batuli. He just called up one day and says, hey, I'm going to war with you, bear. I'm like, oh, okay, what did I do? I don't know. He just didn't like the way that I looked, apparently. So, here we are, people. Here we are. So let me get into it here. Thing with the thing. We are playing as Charlemagne, not the god, but the king. That'd be the king of France, people. As it should be. Nice full tummy, like Bear has here. So let's go ahead and get right on into it, people. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. Here we go. We are here in Paris, by way of Spain, by way of Greece. This actually used to be Athens. And then we became Spain for some strange reason, and then we converted over to France. Because the game is weird, and people at Firaxis Games don't really know what kind of game they're playing with here. They're playing a game with all of us, I tell you. So, Amy, we are now war at Confucius. Confucius say, I'm at war with you, and we're also at war with Ian over here as well. So, basically, the other continent over here. Shut up, Ian. Shut your mouth. By the way, let's bring that in. Why is it so low? There we go. There we are, people. So, all right, the closest city for Ian is actually Mokano, or however you pronounce it. I don't even know how you pronounce it. So, I guess I'm going to need a couple of ships to work on here. What is this? What are they doing? Oh, the whatchamacallit here, the salon. Okay, well, I might have to buy a boat, but I'm running out of money, people, because I got to get some opera houses, too. Strange what you have to do in wars, but opera houses are something we got to go for here. The confusing Ian War. Yeah, I know. Who's Ian? Ian, well, I don't know. It's this guy right here. I want to say it's Persia, but I don't know. Let's find out. What are you, sir? The Bugandan... What the hell is the... Somebody look this up for me. What is the Bugandan civilization? I have no idea what the heck that is. But that's him. But of course, he came from other places. Looks like he's Arab of some kind. Maybe possibly Persian as well. Not really sure. Don't really care. Never really paid too much attention to this guy until I had to go to war with him. So let's see. What is his deal here, man? What is his deal? Let's see. Are we... Yeah, I rejected your alliance, and then he declared war. I didn't declare war on you. You declared war on me. What the hell's going on here? I was trying to see if I forget. Okay, we're sharing a same government. I don't know why you're at war with me. Me and poor Ahsoka, world renouncer. I guess because he's allied with Confucius. I guess that's why he's at war with me. So, what can you do, people? What can you do? You can't please everybody. Ugandans are in Uganda. Does he look Ugandan to you? This has to be the most culturally insensitive game I've seen. Yeah. Of course, we haven't been doing our part either by killing off Harriet Tubman, but that's the way it rolls, people. It's the way it rolls here. But Ugandans are in Uganda. Okay. Well, you know what they say. I'm not going to repeat it here. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's figure out what we got going on here. Ian Batulia has declared war on me. For why? I don't know. He went to peace with Lafayette and went to war with me. So go figure on that one. It has changed from helpful to hostile. See, it was helpful the entire time. And then all of a sudden he changed his mind. Not my fault. Not my fault at all. So I got these two angry fellas over here. Rome's still angry at me. I suppose Patchouli's mad as well. Ahsoka's nice. Ahsoka's cool. What's his face? Lafayette, he's all right as well. So that's all we got. That's all the friends that we got. All right. Let's see. We were going to keep an eye on Kaifeng here. We surrounded Kaifeng, and we're gonna see what happens to the city of Kaifeng. Is it gonna get taken over by Ahsoka or not? Let's find out here as we go. Turn number 55. At 1840 AD, let's go into the future. Well, moving tanks. We don't need friends, we got opera singers, says P-Bunny. Yeah, that's right. I still got to do the opera houses. That's right. That's all right. Okay, you just kind of hang out there. I don't need you to do anything. All right, well, we're going again. Well, let's just make sure before we go off and do anything else here. Let's see. I need, and let me get it where I can read it here. I need 3 more opera houses. 3 more. So we were looking at which cities we can kind of convert over to. Did this one have one in there? Where do you? Oh God, I gotta look through everything to find it. Is it? No. Where was it? Did I build one or buy one? I forget. Oh, I can't remember what I did yesterday, man. This is very bad. All right, so I guess I could still buy one here in Rome, so that'll be good, and then I'll get another one. So we'll worry about that the next turn here. But we do need to get some opera singers for sure. Beautiful Rome, where the world wonder is our eternal tire fire. Yeah, he let it on fire before he left. Got the heck out of Dodge and burnt down whatever world wonder that was. All right, let's keep an eye on Kaifeng here. See what happens. Oh, well, okay, he shot the other guy. That's good. Wait, you get to shoot twice? When did you get to shoot twice? Oh, for crying out loud. All right. Well, people, it is finally narrative choice time. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Archaeologists have discovered a site from the exploration age. After conducting a careful excavation, they unearthed a Spanish artifact from way back when of, like, I don't know, 200 years ago when we were Spanish. They just completely disappeared off of the face of the earth. I don't know. I don't know. So, no, we don't have any narrative choice, apparently. So we get an artifact. What was it? What was it? It was a power figure. Well, there we go. It is in Madrid Museum, so that's a good place to put it. Definitely a good place to put it. Why does Potsdam have a museum? That's weird. Okay. Woohoo, we found our own artifact. No, it's the long-lost Spanish civilization that we were. And then that disappeared, and then we became French, because this game makes complete and total sense, people. Complete and total sense. All right, let's see what we got. Great work. Yep, okay, we got that. Quest time running out 5 turns. Okay, I'll leave that up. Uncertainty is erupted. Well, that's your fault. Field gun was attacked. Well, you know what we do in those situations? We say, you know what? We attack you. So I guess we have to destroy their battleship in port. That makes sense. All right, well, major victory time, people. Major victory. Let's go to it, man. Let's take out Kaifeng here. Here we go. I've earned something. A legacy point. All right, just what I needed. Just what I needed. I guess I'm getting ideological points all over the place here. What am I doing? What the heck am I doing here? Study political theory. I haven't even gotten that. I got that. I've got those. I've researched flight? When did I do that? What the hell is going on here? Okay. I'm getting 16 out of 10 ideological points. I don't know what's going on there. Doing good there, and I'm almost... Hell, I'm going to win the military victory before anything. Oh, yeah. What do I got to do? What is it? I think I still need to do flight. What was the other one? I don't know. So I still think I got to do flight, but, cool. Oh, political theory. That's right, political theory. Okay. Wait, I thought I already did that. Didn't I already do that? Pardon me, people. Pardon me. 1 second. This game is very confusing for old beer. Let's take a look. Modern civics. Yeah, I got political theory. What's going on here? Okay. It has me checked off for flight, but not for political theory, which I don't even have flight. There's flight right there. This game's screwed up, man. Game's screwed up. What can I tell you? Oh, what can I tell you, people? Okay, well, there we go. We got Kaifeng, people. Got Kaifeng. I told Ruth we put a special artifact in the museum of her city. She asked what it was. I told her, she said, so Bear got me an action figure. There you go. An action figure. I like it. I like it. A very ancient action figure. All right, let's take out this guy. Okay, and boom. Kaboom. Kaboom! Oh, for crying out loud. Do the kaboom. There we go. And I sunk his battleship. There it goes. Blub, 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 blub. Blub, 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 blub. Wow, that's some dramatic sinking right there. Don't hit my fishing boat, whatever you do. That's important for bear, is fishing boats. Because that's where you get fish from. Definitely. It's a cool museum. It has action figures. Yeah, Madrid Action Figure Museum. Come for the dungeon, stay for the Action Figure Museum. Okay, so cool. All right, I got that. Okay, grow my town. What do I got here? Toruga. Toruga. What can I do here in Toruga? What should I do in Toruga? I probably need some happiness, don't I? Woo. Let's go ahead and get some happiness out of this. If I do anything, let's just do happiness. Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay, I get another town to grow. And that would be Martra. Well, let's do this one and see if I can kind of grow the border here, maybe. Nope. But I am fishing out here, so that's good. All right, people, it's the fun time that we always have. The eternal question, if it will. Keep or raise the city? We've got Kaifeng. Should we keep it? Or should we raise it, people? How long had Bear been waiting for an opportunity to say, you sunk my battleship in this game? Well, I had to get a battleship first. It took a while. Took a definite while here. Keep, says Amy, the city has walls. We need walls. Oh, that's right. They do have walls. Look at there. It really didn't do anything. It didn't really protect them any. But I don't know. I guess maybe you can station some units there or something. I don't know. See, they had the fatal error of having your coffee plantation right there in the middle, in between your wall that you're trying to build up there. Kind of a little bit of an oversight there. Let's see. I mean, is there a reason not to? Not really. Unless I just wanted to get rid of it. But it causes me so much headache to get rid of it and all this other stuff. So we'll keep it. What the hell? I'm still getting negative influence. I think at the end of this game, I'm going to find out whether or not we can go into, like, seriously negative influence territory and what happens. Like, will everybody start hating you at that point? You'd figure that the largest empire here on this planet, I'm not going to call it Earth, you'd figure you get some sort of influence out of that. At least just like, I don't want to mess with that beer. But here we are. All right, respond to diplomatic act. Oh, here we go. What now? Lafayette has denounced your military presence on their borders. Your borders? What the? Come on, man. Seriously, do I gotta go to war against everybody? Man. Listen, pal. Listen, I'm already at war against 2 people. I don't want to go to war against a 3rd. This would be French against French, man. And we all know the French love each other, and so I gotta say, I don't even know where I'm at, man. Presents where, says Amy. I know. What the heck? What the heck, man? We're at war with literally everyone, and then this happens, and do it just fine. Don't care about influence. Fine, hit accept this time, says Peabody. You're the king of France. Tell him to stand down. I know, right? I should. Lafayette, stand down, sir. Stand down. All right. Agree not to attack. Okay. I'm not burning anything there. So okay. So we're not trying to attack you, man. Yeah, you're welcome. I still have no idea. See, you're on my borders, Lafayette. How am I on your borders? Where? The only guy, I'm literally inside his borders, so that he got me there. But where else am I on his border? No. Where is your major city that you got a huge problem with? Pardon me, people. No. Maybe he thought that he was gonna take Kaifeng, and he's just really mad. So, okay, well, Lafayette, then I'll take my scout out of your border. Bring it up here. My menacing scout that I had. Watch out for those scouts. Although you have, what is this? Your fleet commander right there. Not too cool, man. Not too cool at all. Okay. So that little island, what's his beef? Yeah, I don't know, man. You built your cities right next to me. I had nothing to do with this. I took this over fair and square from Harriet Tubman. All right, suffering war weariness. What now? Our war efforts falter as Ian Batuli's support in this conflict grows. They do? He declared war on me. At home, our people suffer a penalty to happiness in our settlements, of course. At the front, our soldiers endure... There's no front. I'm not even attacking him. Endure a combat penalty when fighting on Ian Batuli's units. Let's spend some influence. I don't have any to support our increase for... I already did. I've done that. And why? What the... That didn't help. That didn't help at all. Okay. So, I got nothing to put in Kaifeng, so why are you telling... He's already got horses in there. What are you telling me this for? This game. This game right here. Get out of here. All right. Do I finally get to command a unit finally? Okay. Well, my command is stay there. I hope that helps. Okay, so now I got to figure out what to do. Lafayette wanted to sink that battleship. I guess. I suppose. But it was mine. I got to sink it. I got to sink it. So, okay. Let's take a look. Let's just take a look over here and see what we got. Take a look here. So, there is this capital city of Beijing, obviously. These I would say are his biggest. Yeah, these two are definitely his biggest cities. So that might be a little difficult to take over those. I've got this all the way down here, which I'd have to come into the Arctic, and I really don't need to be down here, so that's kind of useless to me. Did he have something up here? No, he did not. So he doesn't really have that many cities, does he? Got Nanking. Excuse me, Nanjing, people. Nanjing. This might be decent only because it would give me an opportunity, kind of a foothold on this continent here. It wouldn't be that far from Beijing. If I ever had to do anything in Beijing, I could at least bring units back up this way so they can get healed or something like that. Keep some naval units over here. So Nanjing. Maybe go after Ian first. Aha. Okay, well that would mean that I'd have to bring a whole bunch of stuff over from this area. So, probably the best bet would be this guy right here. Is he Catholic? Orthodox. Gosh dang it. Or maybe Daha over here, which is Catholic, so that would help us. And it would be a good spot to kind of launch any sort of raids that I would have to do on him. Might be an opportunity. And it looks like he took this over from Lafayette. Interesting. I wish that I knew how to turn cities over to other civilizations. Like, if I captured this, I would just turn it over to Lafayette. Hope that would help him out a little bit. Alright, so either Daha, or Nanjing might be our options here, P-Money. My vote is for Daha! Although he says, okay, Nanjing makes sense. Gosh dang it, P-Money. Gosh dang it, man. You're confusing the heck out of beer. No, I said go there. Go there. Go there. Alright, so he literally has nobody in. And shut your face, Confucius. Okay, so he literally has nobody in Nanjing. Okay. Well, I've got an army right here. Fully loaded, ready to go. Although they're horses instead of the what do they call it? Like land. What was it called? Land ships. So, yeah, that would take a little while to get over that way, wouldn't it? Who's this guy? Ahsoka. He's stuck. He's stuck there. Poor Ahsoka. Well, you can kind of run around free as a bird there if you want. Okay, let's just see how long it would take to get over to Nanjing. Just curious. 8 turns. 8 whole turns. So, let's do this. Let's bring him over at least 5 turns to Potsdam. Because I need to upgrade this army here. And I'm trying to pinch some pennies so we can afford a couple opera houses. So that's kind of our main focus right now. Maybe take over both. My wife's vote is for Nanjing, says P-Money. Man, now I'm really confused. I'm being pulled in 2 different directions here. All right, well, let's see then about what we could do about Daha. Daha is going to be a little bit trickier because I don't have any naval units over here. Which is a bad thing. Now, what I could do is bring over the howitzer over this way. And then maybe one of the other army units that I have. Let's see. Like this one right here, maybe. See, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. Let's see. How long would that take? That would take 6 turns. Well, let's think about it. Let's just bring him. Let's just bring him up there for right now, and we'll kind of consider. All right, Peabody, we're gonna try your maybe take over both option here. We'll see if that works. Because I still need to keep a couple of these armies here, just in case. So I'm getting stretched a little bit thin as far as getting stuff to any sort of front line like if it would be down here. So I keep an eye on some of that stuff. We got 6 turns to decide. Yes, we do. Okay. But I was hoping to take some of those units and fill in these armies down here because they're not completely filled. Now I do have this guy. I do have this guy that might be able to help out, but it would take him a while. It would definitely take him a while to get up there, and I'm trying to bring him here so I can upgrade him. So we'll kind of play that one by ear as well. That's going to take 2-3 turns to get over there. So okay. Just stop. Somebody else. There we go. Command units. All right, a Grand Imperial. I can upgrade him? I had no idea I could do that. Well, I'm trying to pinch pennies here, so let's just have him go on alert here. Same with you, sir. What the heck is going on down here? Lafayette's exploring. I'm exploring. Hey, I got that action figure fair and square, Lafayette. Get off my lawn. Get off my gosh darn lawn. Okay, so he just, I don't know, what does he do? I don't know. I can't send him there. All right, let's just bring you up here, I guess. I literally have no idea what to do with these guys. I think all of the excavation has went on, but we'll keep trying at it here. Get off my lawn, Lafayette. G.I. Joe is mine. Darn straight, the Spanish G.I. Joe. Spanish G.I. Joe. All right, so I've got almost 7,500 gold. So let's take a look at Roma. And we converted this over to a city the last time. So did I could have sworn I got a... Oh, no, here it is. 3,216 gold. So what would that be? 6,400 for 2 of them. Which would give me about 1,000 gold left. And then I think I gotta do another city, if I remember correctly. Give me 1 second here, people. Let's do this. Okay, Paris is a city. That's 1, 2, 3. Rome is 4. And let me see. They're all towns. Mexico City is a town. Rome is a city. So I would need 1 more city. I need 1 more city. You know what? People? In a weird way, this actually kind of helps us out here. I'm going to make P-Money, what do you think about making Toledo a city? Number one, I think what I can do is later on in the game I can build a port and also a rail station. And that would allow me, theoretically, if the game works, to send units from Paris over here to Toledo real quick. Number one. Number two, I need to start building some ships. I need to start building some ships. And I think Toledo would be the best spot to do it. My other thought maybe is Lesterville, but I don't think Lesterville, Amy, I'm sorry, I don't think Lesterville is going to have enough production. So I'm looking at Toledo here, Holy Toledo. Oh, that doesn't have much production either. Huh. Well, I can always grow more here. It's got some more spots where I can do some growth as far as production. So that might be a possibility. I don't think I can do much of that in Lesterville. Sorry to say, Amy. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd have to pick another, like, front, maybe. Teakle also might be another good possibility. 35 production. Let's see, what is front? 73. Holy cow. That actually might be a good one, too. What is queso? 70. That's not bad either. Not bad either as well. Let's see. That might be strategic to get your most eastern place, Toledo, a city. Toledo can be our Pearl Harbor. How dare you, sir? Spoken like a true Canadian. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see. A convert to city is almost 2,000. So if it was, what do we say, 6,200? Or 6,400? I think it was 6,400. To do 2 opera houses. And then this would cost me almost another $2,000. So that would put me at, what? 8 grand. And I've got 7,434 right now. I'd get another 1,000 in another turn. And then let's see. How long do I have? It's like 5 turns, right? Yeah, 5 turns remaining. 5 turns. Okay, so if I convert Toledo over, it would take me 2 turns to get that gold back. So I'd be back at 74 roughly. I should be able then to do, that would take me 2 turns. So I think I would be able to do that. I think I'd be able to do that. My only hiccup. Oh shoot, it's 6 now. Okay, Madrid. Why'd you do that to me? Why'd you do that to me, Madrid? Gosh dang it. Okay, so that throws a wrinkle in the plans because this would get done in 6 turns and I only got 5 turns remaining. Okay. I know I need to do a city. I know I need to do that. That's probably the most important. So let's go ahead and do Toledo. Let's convert to a city. And there we go. Okay. It would take me 37 turns to get anything going, and probably a lot. Let me just do the harbor right now. Let's do that. Fishing K, yeah, let's put the harbor right there. Booyah. Okay, so that'll help us out with the ships and all that other stuff. So that'll be good, and then we'll just put our opera house right there. That's where we'll put it. And then we got to figure out the money situation. I was just saying, says Peabody, America used Pearl Harbor as a strategic location. I didn't mean to bomb it. On Veterans Day, too, Peabody. How dare you. Okay, but I can assign resources there. That's cool. So, cool. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Why do you make this so hard? You've got too many towns, Bear. How dare you? Toledo. Okay, so he's already got something in there. So let's bring in some... There we go, tobacco. That gives us some production. We'll need to get some more out of it with a rail station, but we're already kind of halfway there, so yes. So we're at 20 right now. Went to 23, so that helped us a little bit. Helped us a little bit there, so... All right, so let's see. We would get, let's just say, 6,500 the next turn. And it cost 3,000 apiece. Okay. And I'm getting 1,000 a turn. So I still would need another city, though. Unless I could just purchase it in Madrid. Let's take a look at that. Could I just purchase? Since it's already like half built? Are you kidding? In previous games, Firax's games, in previous games, if you had built something and it was like halfway finished, you could still purchase it. Like, let's just say I wanted to do the city park here, and it was 1,732 just to build it brand new. Like, let's just say I got it halfway there. It would only cost like 700 or 800 gold rather than, because you're just finishing it rather than, you know, trying to do everything all at once. But you can't do that here. Gosh dang it. Okay, so doing math, which is hard for Bear. So in 5 turns, I would essentially get 5,000 gold. I'm going to be spending, out of what I have right now, probably about 6,000. So I should be able to have enough by the time we get there to get 5 opera houses, but I need another city to convert over to, or another town to convert over to a city. So something like Queso, Tikal, Front, I think that might be our next option there. I think that might be the next option. So we just got to make sure that we got enough money here. Now you see why I didn't want to upgrade all those units. Plus I'm losing a little bit because we're at war. And that's never helpful. Okay, I think we've got this covered, people. It took a little bit of brain power to get this going here. But I think we've got it taken care of. So let's go ahead and let's see. Let's just keep an eye on Nanjing over here. We're going to go ahead into the future, people. Turn number 56, 1815 AD. Let's go into the future. Well, there's Rome. What is Rome doing? All the way out here. What are you doing all the way out here, Rome? Heading right towards Bearville, it looks like. So I might keep my army there for right now. What is this? Augustus trade ship. I wonder... No, I was thinking maybe I should get like one of those trade units, but I don't think that's going to help. Okay. All right, Pat. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with Pat over here? Gosh, I wish there was one that would allow me to do just... instead of research or culture, I wish it would allow me to do just money. That would really be helpful. Really, really. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's just go ahead and get a merchant. And we'll see. Establishes a trade route to import resources from a foreign settlement. So, it's not going to give me any gold. In fact, it might lose me gold. Okay. So. Let's take a look at this. What do we need here? We're trying to get to the Eiffel Tower. And so let's take a look and see how long that would take us. Let's see, that would go for 9 turns. That might help. Might help. I just don't see anything here as, like, really that helpful to us right now. Let's take a look. Let's see. Do I have any space? Hey, there's the Opera House. Cool. A department store. Interesting. What does it do? It gives me happiness. Well, good for them. Good for them. Let's see. Observatory, barracks, libraries overbuildable. Okay, temple. The grocer. Okay, what can we put with our grocer here? A department store, maybe? I don't know. I'm thinking either the port, maybe. That might... Actually, one adjacent for coastal terrain, navigable river terrain, and a wonder. Ooh. Let's see where that would go. That would go right there. My only problem is like, that's great and all, but, like, I'm stuck in this river here. So even if I built ships, it wouldn't really matter. Let me hold off on that. A dungeon? Can we build a dungeon? It's not the same age. So we can't build a dungeon in this age, unfortunately. Maybe an ironwork. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe that's what I need, man. Ironworks. Let's see. I can build it right there, right at the edge of the river. Right at the edge of the river. Build me an ironworks. Get some production out of it. All sorts of good stuff. Why not? What the heck? What the heck? I'm tired of messing around here. Ooh, this would give me -6 happiness. Oh, thanks. Great. Okay. Might not be a bad place either. No, let's do it at the edge of the river here. Do it right there. Why not? Let's see what happens. Okay, so there's our ironworks. Pat, let's see, it's got 46 production, so that might help out. Might help a little bit. Ooh, ironworks. Ironworks. Dungeon with a grocery. Dungeon with a grocery, yeah. Pretty popular. Pretty popular out here. All right. Oh, there is a nice big ol' army that I can use to kick some booty. Let's just keep bringing them over here, and we'll figure out where they're going to go. I might have to bring them up to Kaifeng. Get rid of this resistance. Might have to do that. So let's do you. Let's heal you. Let us heal you. And my units. Who do I got? Land ship. Oh, okay. All right. So let's... Is he going to get all pissy if I bring a boat through my own territory here? I sure hope not. All right, let's bring him over there. It's all nice and legal. In my own territory. Not hurting anybody. All right, and the Dreadnought. What is this guy? Fleet Commander. Let's go ahead and bring him over this way, just in case. Let's bring him over this way. In case we got any issues here with Confucius. Okay. All right, there is my scout, not hurting anybody. I wonder. Let's do this. Let's bring him over here. We'll bring him over here, and we can kind of set up that lookout tower if Turbine doesn't get me there. And I'll at least have this northern area kind of under watch. And I kind of have this southern area with Nanjing kind of covered as well. All right, well, let's attack. All right, you are going to fire on that city right there. Kaboom! Kaboom. So I'll weaken that up, and hopefully by that time I'll have my units over kind of this way. So I'm going to guess maybe 3 or 4 turns. And it should just be a cakewalk. Should just be pretty easy. Now, if I was building a city, I'd build it like right there or like right there. I don't know why he put it there. That's just a bad spot. I don't know, man. AI, what can you do, people? What can you do? All right, land ship. You know what, land ship, you might be in the contention for going down to Daha. 6 turns. Ooh-wee. 6 turns. Wow. All right, let's bring him on down there. Hopefully we'll we'll be at peace by that point. I really don't need any of these cities, so it's not. I'm not going to war because I want to. It's because P Money wanted to. Okay. All right, little money, hang tight there. Okay, so that's it for our turns. Let's see. So let's take a look and see what we have as far as gold. Got 6,522 gold. We've got 4 turns remaining. Let's see how much it costs. So Roma, it was, and it feels like it's different. Look at this. It went up in price. 3,412. Why it does that, I don't know. Maybe the closer you get to the cutoff point, maybe? I don't know. Purchase. See, this one's a lot cheaper. 2,728. So I wonder if it's a function of how close it is to the capital. That might be what it is. Interesting. All right, so if I did this, that would put me at, let's see, what, like 3,800 or so? If I'm doing my math correctly. I'm getting 1,000 a turn, just about, 900 a turn. Okay, let's go ahead and get that, since it's cheaper here, let's go ahead and get the Opera House here. We'll put it right there. Oh! Cool, man. Okay, so I've gotten 3 out of 5. I need 2 more. I'm down to 3794. Okay. Well, at least Toledo got a Opera House. Okay. Stop looking at gift horses in the mouth, Bear. You know, sometimes I flip-flop back and forth. So, if I probably wanted to, it would probably be queso or tickle. And it would take me 1,700 to convert that to a city. So that would be bringing me down to essentially 3,000. That is going to cut it close, people. That is going to cut it close. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. I think also one of the things that I'm doing is I'm converting towns over into cities. And the towns essentially take all their excess production and put it into gold. So every time I take out a town and make it a city, I'm losing the amount of gold per turn. So I might want to hold off on queso for the moment. I'll still want to do it. I still need another one because this is going to take me too long. It's going to take me 6 turns and I only got 4 turns left. All right, how much was Rome again? 3,400. Man. So if I get 900 a turn, let's just say 1,000 a turn, so that would get me back to 4,000. Well, 3,500. Let's just call it. By the time Or excuse me, no, it would give me close to 4,000. It would give me close to 4,000. So I might be able to swing this. Might be able to swing this. Let me go ahead and go forward another turn here. I hate to do it because it seems like it keeps up in the price here on Rome. Okay. All right. Here, let's go ahead and get it here at Rome. Let's go ahead and do that. Where would be a good place? We can put it right there. Right there, right next to all our other world wonders. There's the Dungeon and University. Dungeon and University. Which, I suppose if you're a University of Florida fan, I think that's pretty close to one another there. Pretty close to one another there. So, okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, let's do Rome. Let's go ahead and purchase our Opera House, 3,412. God, Bear, I hope you're right on this one. This is going to cut it close. This is definitely going to cut it close. Okay, there. Oh, I could have put it there. Interesting. What would that do? -10 happiness. Terrific. Just what I need. That only gives me -4 happiness. Great. Hey, that actually gives me influence. I did not know that. I had no idea about that. Interesting. All right. Well, let's go ahead and put it right. You know, what you want to have right next to your tire fire, obviously, is, you know, a good old opera house. Good old opera house. Yeah, that would give me -10 for some reason. 7. Oh, that would only give me -1. Interesting. Interesting. Man, I hate to get rid of the dungeon, but you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go ahead and put the Opera House right. I'm losing only 1 gold, so I should be okay. Influence, what is that? If it means anything, I was screaming by the Opera House while you can to my screen. Okay. All right, we'll get it, man. We got it. We got it. I'm just trying to figure out where to place it. All right, so I am at 382 gold right now. I should be able to get, you know, 1,200 the next turn. So that would at least get me to Queso as a city, right? Or pretty close. 1,700. Terrific. And then after that point, it's, am I going to have enough money to be able to get the Opera House? 4 turns. Close to 1,000 a turn. I should... It's going to cut it close. It's going to real cut it close. Our first opera we perform, and we call it The Tragedy of the Tire Fire. Actually, yeah, let me see. I didn't look at that, Amy. 1 second. Let's see. It was... Yep. You know, we could call this one The Phantom of the Opera, since we did build our opera house over the dungeon. We could do that. So, go to your university and then go over to the opera house and enjoy a show. And come to one of our world wonders. Well, not one of ours. Rome's world wonder. We just kind of took it over, fair and square. All right, well, here we go, people. This is where the rubber meets the road, as they say. So let me keep an eye on what we're doing here. Where's he at? Over here? Over here. All right, let's keep an eye on what's going on here as we go from turn number 57 at 1816 AD into the future, people. Let's go.
I can do other things besides war, but duty comes first.
Well, there you go, P-Money. I can do other things besides war, but duty comes first. And if you watch the Ridley Scott movie, Napoleon, you kind of know what the other things are, but I'll let your imagination take it from there. So, cool. Let's see. What did we get? Commanders immediately gain a level up, and new commanders start with 1 level up as far as the promotions. So, cool. I definitely want to get that one. So let us get rid of. We can get rid of civil engineering. I don't really need that. Actually, Xena, I can get rid of that. I really don't need that. 50% influence towards initiating and progressing the Befriend Independent project. Yeah, I don't need any friends. There we go. All right, and we will get the. Where did it? Where did it go? I thought I got a new. What the hell? Where did it? Am I missing it? Let's see. Free speech, fireside chats. Okay. Okay. Well then, that doesn't make a lick of sense, but okay. There we are. There we go, people. I'll just put it back. I thought we would have. I thought that was available. What the hell's going on here, man? What the heck? Okay, let me get out of this 1 second. Okay, let's go back to look at all these promotions. Oh, okay, so I guess it applies automatically. Interesting. Okay, I did not know that. Didn't know that. This is where the rubber meets the roam. Ask Amy. Rubber meets the roam. All right, well, I definitely want to get as much gold as I possibly can. So 3, or 3 over here. Let's go ahead and do this one. Let me go ahead and get that one. What is this? Bearville. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Shoot, I was going to expand my territory, but it looks like I need to just jump and go grab. Wait a minute. What is... Oh, crap. What did I do? Oh, for Christ's sake. I went to go... this game, I tell you. It sucks. What did I do? This one? What did I do? No. I think I did one of these. I don't know which one. Great. All right, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but thank you. Thank you so much, game. You were just the best. All right, Commander has promotions. Let's see what we can do as far as promotions here. Let's see. This guy can... He's pretty boss. Is this my... Yeah, I think that was my best one that I had. So, okay, this is my dude right here. This is my dude right here. So, let's see. Amphibious. Land units within the commander's radius suffer no combat penalties when attacking while embarked. I'm going to do that one, because we're sending them across the ocean there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I would really need. Yeah, I like amphibious. Let's do that. Let's make them our amphibious, our Marines. Happy Marine Corps birthday, by the way, everybody out there. Hoo-ah! Okay. I get another? I get another one? No. Oh, okay. I thought I got another one. I was like, yay! No. Boo. Okay. So let's just go ahead and upgrade all of these guys here. Let's see. Let us do... Yeah, let's just keep doing assault. I think I'm going to be more on the assault than I am on the defense. So let's just make sure that all of our army commanders have a good assault rating here. What would that be? Advancement. First strike ability. Interesting. Okay. Oh! Haven't had to do that in a while. Alright, can I upgrade from the ocean? I can. Shoot. Too bad I can't make him amphibious. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, let's at least do... I'm going to do one of these. I just don't know which one. Cavalry units. Or siege units. Let's go ahead and just do cavalry. There we go. Confirm. Oh! Please tell me I've got cavalry units in there. Well, actually, I had a little bit of both, so it worked out. Okay, this guy, let's make him... let's go ahead and I might want to, P-Money, in this case, either do the leadership... 5% yields accept happiness in a settlement when stationed in a district. I might want to do that. Or I might want to do Bastion here. Or this one, the hold the line one. I might want to do that one. In other words, if we're defending this area, I might want to have a defense-minded one of these generals. But I'm kind of liking leadership. I kind of want to do that one. Especially since I need some gold. So let's go ahead and do that. Confirm. Oh! There we go. And Bearville, okay. Okay, this guy isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and do leadership again. Let's go ahead and fill that out for some of these. So at least when they're kind of sitting around, we're getting something out of it. All right. I think leadership. Well, thank you. Thank you. Didn't even ask chat council. Well, I knew what you were going to say. I've got ESPN. What do you mean? All right. Well, I will ask P Money since this is Rome. I don't have a whole lot in this army commander. He is in the defensive, so I like that. I like that. So, P Money, what do you got here, man? Bastion, assault, logistics, maneuver, or leadership? Leadership is good, says Amy. See, there you go. See, I already knew what you guys were going to choose. I didn't want to waste time. You all waste time. Guess he made the executive decision. Leadership, says P Money. Okay, there we go. See, now we're on the same page here. Although we were on the same page before, you just didn't know it. So I didn't see much of a change there, but maybe it'll take another turn. Okay, well, I will ask the chat out here what they want, but I believe what we want is the Eiffel Tower. I'm pretty sure that's what we want here, but I will allow the chat to tell Bear what to do on his own channel. We've got liberalism, free press and warfare, welfare state. I always thought warfare state. I like it. Welfare state. Welfare state. Although I was very tempted to mess with you and say something random like logistics. Well, see, that's where I get to override you. And Amy has a vote in this as well. Yes, tower, says P Money. Amy, what say ye out here? We're going to go with a tower. Let's see, I can do nationalism and get the Brudahan. Okay, interesting. I have no idea. Oh, I get a settlement limit. Oh boy. That means they'll cut me down to 28 out of 19 that I'm over. I'll be over 9 instead of 10 cities. So that would really help out. Welfare state. That's almost as bad as a warfare state. Okay, so we'll skip nationalism, globalism, and bastards. I get 6 influence per turn. Hey, I'm wait a minute. Hold on. How the hell did I get +5? You know what? These opera houses might be working out after all. I've actually got a plus influence now. Interesting. Let's see. Natural histories. Explorers can use the excavate artifacts icon on adjacent to national wonders. Each player can do this once per national wonder. Oh, okay. So you can get something off of national wonder. All right. I got the Eiffel Tower. I get... oh, yeah. Some of this stuff looked dope. I like this. Combat strength for military units per adjacent friendly, and infantry units gain the swift ability, allowing them to ignore zones of control. That's pretty cool. Happiness on military buildings and wonders, and a settlement limit. Oh boy. Or culture and happiness buildings and wonders. Okay. Yes, the Eiffel Tower, Amy. The Eiffel Tower. P. Mike says, I went to Mrs. Money and said, "Help me, tell Bear we want the Eiffel Tower." She enthusiastically said, "Sure, whatever." Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get the Eiffel Tower. 11 turns, P-Money. 11 turns. We've got a bunch of other stuff going on, so it's not like it's any rush. But I do want to get it built. Do definitely want to get it built. Alright, choose production. What do we want to build in Holy Toledo? Holy Toledo. Let's see. Is there anything that can help me out with production? Brickyard, saw pit, sawmill, stone cutter. An ironworks, a military academy gives you... Okay. Did not know that. Rail station, yada yada. Oh, actually, yeah. Don't I need the rail? I do need a rail station, don't I? I do's. All right. How much would it take? 10 turns. 10 turns, 10 turns, 10 turns. I think I'm going to need it. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the Dreadnought. Maybe a cruiser? Maybe a cruiser. It's not as hard as hitting, but it could move 1 turn more. It's got 4 turns instead of 3. And it would get me there just a little bit quicker. Do we have a good port in Toledo? Not necessarily a port, like we don't have the building just yet. I got to build it. I don't mind doing that, but I'm also at war with Ian. So I would rather have, let's see, it gives me 2 resource capacity in the settlement. Naval units trained in the settlement will spawn at this building's location. So it might give me those things a little bit quicker, but right now I need some ships on this side of the map here as quick as I can. I do have that one down south, but it would probably take me a good 6-7 turns just to get it in place. So I might want to have a backup here just in case. Cruiser or Dreadnought? Can we call it the Disney Cruiser? So we're going to go with Cruiser? Okay, we will go with Cruiser, P-Money. I go with Cruiser. I'll get it done 1 turn quicker. 1 turn quicker. Which I bet you it's going to spawn right here, so it's going to take me a while to get around the island anyways. It'll probably take me at least 2 turns to get kind of in this general location. I wish it would spawn here, but I don't know. So let's go ahead. Let's do the Cruiser. It will get us here 1 turn quicker. So we'll do that. All right, cool. Promotions to award. Well, I will always award promotions. One of our great commanders is a hero to the soldiers and civilians alike. Their battlefield ingenuity has earned them several promotions, but these have yet to be awarded. It's time they receive their rightful honors. Well, take me there, and why aren't we? They're all upgraded, right? Yeah. What's he babbling about here? Oh, okay. So that guy. Okay. Well, I'll give him menu. I thought I did. Maybe I just didn't hit confirm. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, it was that guy. It was that guy that I upgraded. Okay. So I got 2 what do they call that? The amphibious. 2 amphibious things. Cool. All right, this could use one more artillery. I got this guy healing up here, so maybe let's just put him right there. And the artillery can hopefully get healed and we'll join the army. Or maybe take the tank. Either or. Might want to leave the artillery here in Kaifeng just to have an artillery unit right there. That might be a good idea. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. That guy's pretty well upgraded, so let's go ahead. Let's just check him real quickly. Okay, yeah, he did have the amphibious. Cool. Okay, so let's take him, right? And start heading over this way. So we've got, what, 2, what do they call these? Land yachts? What are they called? Land ships? Land ships. So we've got those. Is this my guy? Yeah, that's my guy. Okay, so I was worried for a second. Okay, so we've got a number of units heading over to Nanjing. We're trying to take down the defenses. Hopefully we'll take down the defenses by the time some of these units get over this way. And hopefully in a couple turns we'll take... Here's my objective. I just want to weaken Nanjing as much as possible, and maybe at that point he'll throw in the towel and say, let's go to peace. We'll see. We'll see here. Okay, so we're sending this guy over to Daha. Daha. Let's do that. I'm just worried about Mexico a little bit. Ay. I like the effect of tanks going over the rocks and hills. I like the effect of the tanks going over the bodies of my enemies. That's what I like. Get some blood on those, what do they call it? Like tracks? Get some blood on those tracks. There we go. Alright, you just stick out there. You can... Gosh, dang it. Here we are. How much? Okay. Let me hold off on that guy. Hold off on that guy for just a second. Wow. I might get their defenses down a whole lot quicker than I thought. Holy moly. Alright, hold on you. Oh, that's the last one. Okay. Before I move this guy. So, let's see. I have... Let me just get it down here so I can read it. Okay, I got 3 turns remaining. I've got 4 out of 5 of my opera houses built. So, and I've got 1,300 gold. I'll probably get 2,000... What, 500 or so? 600... 2,600 the next turn. Okay. So, did I already convert queso? No. 1,700. All right, hold on just a second. Let me get this. I want to double check everything here. All right, so I've got city there, Paris. Got Madrid. It's building one, but it's not going to get done in time. I've got Pat. That's already taken care of. I got Rome, right? I got Rome. That had it built, and then I also had it in... There's Rome, and then also in Toledo. Where's Toledo at? Why do they make this so hard? Here, let's do this. Let me get it off of the towns. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. So I've got 5 cities, but one of them can't build the opera house in time. So I need to be able to convert another city and then be able to afford the opera house. So we're going to do queso. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to go to the next turn. We're going to see how much gold we have. And then we'll figure out if we can do this or not. Well, Nanjing was easier than we thought. You say that now, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Okay, so that means I'm not going to do anything with the ship of the line here. So he's not on my border anymore, so I'm kind of okay with that right now. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and bring him up this way. Trade ship, okay. Who's this? Is this Lafayette? Yeah, Lafayette. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no. 8, 9, 12. So it'd be, what, 5, 6, 7 turns before I can get up that way. which would be about the same time that I would get the ship up here. Okay, this guy would get there well before anybody else. All right. It's just we're getting up to the wire here with the opera houses. So let me just double check. I want to make sure that I got the opera house there. Yes. I've gotten the opera house. Gosh dang it! Why is it so hard to see? There. Okay, so that's 2. All right, so I've gotten Pat. That would be 3 right there. There's 3. Rome was 4. But I only had 5 cities, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I need another city plus the opera house here. Let's see. Oh, I had no idea they could yield bonuses when unassigned. I had no idea they had that. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well. Had no idea. All right, well, let's go into the future. Let's see what happens. Fateful words here. But let's just keep an eye on what's going on here, and we'll go into the future. Turn number 58, 1817 AD, people. Let's go here. Let us go. A lot of moving and shaking going on here. Well, at least I could get to grow a town. That's good. All right. Poor ship, he sends us to the river for no reason, then sends us to the ocean again. Make up your mind, beer. Urgh. Well, you know, when I did stuff 2 turns ago, it changed. Didn't know I was going to run out of money. Didn't know. Okay, Mexico City. What can I do? Give me some money. Money. There's not a whole lot of money going on here. I guess this is our best bet here. Actually, this isn't bad either. I might do that one. Let's go ahead and do this one. All right. All right, let's just hold up on that guy for just a second. Land ship. Let's let's go ahead and get you into this army here. The big bad boy army that we got. Head commander. There we go. Cool. Look at that. Look at these 3 tanks lined up. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say you're going to go into the ocean. So I've got my armies. That's actually kind of interesting. So the armies have a different ship than just the regular units. So you can kind of tell this. Why is my ship sinking? My ship shouldn't be sinking. Why it's doing that. But that's interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, you know, they do got some interesting details in here, but at the same time, like, the game's hideously broken at the same time. So it's kind of an odd choice. So, I'm just going to have you stay right there. Okay. I'm just going to have you continue to bombard this guy. Oh, shoot. I thought these units were staying here. Okay, well, you go forward. In that case, let me do this. Let's just put that guy right there so there's no misunderstandings out here of what's going on. Okay, he's going to do his own thing. You're going to do your own thing. Okay, you can stay there. Thank you so much. Little money, you can stay there. That's it? Okay. All right. Well, good thing I didn't hit the continue button here. Okay, so 2,240 gold. That was close. 900 would give us a good 3,000 and some change out of it. And then I would have, what, 1 turn remaining? Yeah, 1 turn remaining. All right, this is going to cut it close. This is definitely going to cut it close. So, let's... I'm just going to do this. Okay, so that's 2,000 to convert. 1,700. 3,000? I wonder what the difference is here. 2,900. I should have done this beforehand and figured out a better way to do this. 2,450. Which was queso? 1,700. So 1,700 is my cheapest one. 1,700. What would Aster be? 24. I wonder if it has to do with the function of the size of the city. That might also be the issue as well. Or the size of the town to convert to a city. Okay. We aren't making enough money. Where is conversion money when we need it? Well, I thought we were going to have enough. And I should have kind of looked around and played around with it here. So it would take me 2 turns to get back the money that I would spend to convert queso. Let's try something completely different. Let's try something completely different. Give me money. Send aid. How do you send aid to me? No, not. I don't want to send money to him. He needs to send money to me. What's going on here? Great. So I can't even do that. Terrific. All right, screw it. All right, well, that goes out the window. You know, like before, you could like trade or do certain things. I could trade one of my cities to him and get some gold or something like that. It doesn't allow you to do it. Okay. All right, P-Money, what are you thinking here? Since we aren't making enough money, where is conversion money when we need it? Yeah. Yeah. Man. Yeah, if I could have done that differently, I would, because I think the larger the city, the less it takes. 2,900. Don't even have. We can't sell anything. Yeah, I know. I'm looking to sell anything. Everything must go. Everything must go. But yeah, I wouldn't know how to. The only other thing that I can think of is we could disband units. And that might save me a little bit of gold per turn. But that would be about it. All right, let's try something completely different here as well. Can I propose peace? Can't make peace too soon after declaring war. I didn't declare war on him. He did it to me. 5 turns. Okay, so that wouldn't work. Great. So we spent all this money on... Man, if Madrid... See, Madrid was the one that was... That's the kicker. That's the kicker right there. Because I thought I had enough to be able to do it through Madrid. But I don't. I wish that there was a way that you could redo some of the population and put them onto more production. Or purchase it when it's halfway built. That would be nice. I got nothing. I say disband units. But I don't think that's going to give us enough P-Money. I really don't. Let's take a look. Let's just take a... I forget how do I get to it? Do I click on that? All right. Well, let's break it all down here. Let's break it all down. Let's see. Let's see. How much are my units costing me? Here we go. Alrighty. So. Well, let's just see what we would need to make the difference up, right? So we're getting 927 gold a turn. Let's just say I want to bump that up to 1,000. So I would need, let's just say 70 gold. Let's just say I would need 70 gold just to bring it up to an even 1,000. So I would have to get rid of all of my land ships. I would have to get rid of all of my Grand Imperials. Or I would have to get rid of my field guns, my cuirassiers, and my howitzers. Yeah, let's see. We're at war, and we want to get rid of an entire class of units just to get you to 1,000 gold rather than 926.7 gold per turn. Yeah, I don't think that's a good strategy. All right. Well, let's just go ahead into the future and let's just see where we're at as far as gold and all that other stuff, and then kind of go from there. Not something that I want to do, but this is where we're at here, people. This is where we're at. All right, here we go. Next, oops, I'm sorry. Turn number 58 or 59, whatever it is. We're going to the future, people. That's what we're doing.
Just as modern mass production requires the standardization of commodities, so the social process requires standardization.
What does that give me? A cannery, a factory, and oh, I get one settlement limit. Wow, boy, oh boy. I'm going to solve all my problems with that one right there. Okay. All right, Ian Batuli has joined fascism. Well, I'm good. I'm glad that I'm at war with you. You can enjoy your alliance with the communists. Jenna Patchouli has changed her relationship. Hopefully for the better. Hopefully for the better. Confucius sparked a diplomatic incident, caused revealed diplomat. As a result, you gained 90 influence. Well, Confucius. Those dirty commies. Almost as bad as Harriet Tubman. Ship of the line was attacked by Bucharest. Wait, what? Oh. There are enemies. Well, crap. Well, P-Money, you might be getting your wish. I might be losing one unit out of all this. Great. A dreadnought versus a ship of the line. Now you see why I wanted to upgrade. Why is this guy our enemy? What did I do to you? Hostile. I should have checked that out before I went to go this way. All right. Well, let's get the hell out of there. Terrific. Bucharest. How dare you. All right. Growing our city. This will solve all of our problems right here. Right here, right now. We're going to grow Paris to become the greatest, the bestest, the most productivist city around. Hush, Siri. I said city, not Siri. Yeah, I'm getting not a whole lot here, so maybe it might just be a specialist, although that makes people angry and all this. I can't figure any of this out, man. Here, that might give me a little bit more gold. Yeah, okay, it gives you a little bit more gold. Interesting. That'll give you some gold. Okay, this will probably give you some gold too. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't give you gold. It gives you science. Okay, I misread that. Take whatever gold you can get. Well, I'm down to like literally my last turn here. I think it's the next turn coming up here. So let's go ahead and do that one. Here we go. All right. Ooh, we get to grow another town. We get to grow Santa Claus's town. All right. All right, all right. I can... Wait a minute. How in the heck do you get growth out of an ice flow? How does that work? Maybe they're killing all the reindeer. I don't know, man. Sounds pretty scary. All right. Well, none of this looks good, but let's just choose this one. It'll grow me a little bit more, I guess. Espionage action detected. Gosh, dang it. So I get a bunch of gold out of it, right? I can get a bunch of gold out of... Wait, what the hell? Okay. You discovered Confucius performing espionage action. Steal government secrets. For being revealed, they suffer a negative 24 influence penalty for 10 turns. It was successful. They gained the following effect. They receive 1,161 culture. So, it worked, but I found out about it. I'm going to open my diplomacy. How dare you, sir? How dare... Where did he go? Dang it, Confucius. Gosh dang it, man. Come on. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Confucius. No, I'm not going to support myself. I just want to... Why did that tell me to go diplomacy and it didn't do anything? Okay, this game. I tell you, people. Iceberg solves all of our problems. Yep. Tell that to the Titanic. All right, we get a technology that we get to check out here. So it looks like it's a bunch of masteries, or I can do electricity or flight. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look. So electricity up here, I would get a laboratory and a stock exchange. Now it gives me stuff where I can get money. Terrific. Or I can get flight. Get aerodome, a squadron commander, a biplane, a trench fighter, the bomber, and transoceanic flight. Space race project. How is that a space race project when it's going across the ocean? 1 legacy points towards the science legacy path. Each civilization can only complete this project once. Oh, okay then. Okie doke. Or I've got a bunch of masteries that we can do as well here. So let's see. It would be... Oh, I can get bridges. I can finally build that bridge that we've always wanted. There we go. One production on clay pits and quarries. I could get with combustion. Combat strength. And production on production buildings. And production on oil rigs. Not bad. Combat strength for infantry units and production on mines and wood cutters. So basically, any of the masteries just gives you a little bit extra on some of your stuff that you have over there. Let's see. Mass production, it would give me sabotage shipping. Destroys all ports and rail stations in a target city. 1 food on food buildings and 1 food on fishing boats. Yeah. Okay, so that's where we're at, people. Any thoughts out here? Any thoughts, chat? Where we should go from here? We've got our options of electricity. We've got an option of flight, or basically any of the masteries right here. Or right here. Any thoughts out there? I kind of want flight, says P Money. Okay. What does Mrs. Money have to say? And I hope Amy is still with us here. See what she has to say as well. But we got 1 vote for flight. 1 vote for flight. Which I'm going to guess you have to get the aerodrome first. Yeah, required to train air units. Air units trained in this settlement will spawn at this building's location. Packed air units have 1 intercept range, must be placed on flat terrain, occupies a full tile. It cannot be paired with another building. Okay, so you'd have to get the aerodrome first. Amy asked, it was flight, electricity, and what was it? Okay, so it's all of these masteries, except for electricity. So, urbanization mastery, combustion mastery, or mastery of industrialization or mass production. So just kind of bonuses on what we already have. Like, it would give me, like, bonuses on, you know, fishing boats or mines or something like that. So it's not really anything that's like, wow, I really need to have those. So, really, it's kind of down to flight or electricity, honestly. Oh, there's the Eiffel Tower. Interesting. So you can either... So I guess somebody else can build the Eiffel Tower then. All right. Well, I got to watch out for that. Ruth says electricity. POA wants flight. Mrs. Money wants electricity. Amy, it's down to you, honestly. Flight or electricity, what say ye? Electricity, I would get a laboratory and a stock exchange. And flight, I would get an aerodrome to build all these fancy airplanes. And a squadron commander, too. A collection of military air units is a single squadron. Interesting. Respawns after a long delay if defeated. Oh, so they can return. Interesting. All right, Amy, any thoughts out here? Otherwise, I'm going to go with electricity, I think. I think. Especially with all this stuff going on, the stock exchange looks pretty cool. Let's see. I mean, I feel like electricity is probably the best for everyday quality, but does that help the game? The game stinks, so I don't care about the game, baby. If you're saying electricity, we'll go with electricity. That's fine by me here. Honestly, I think electricity might be fine because we've gotten all of this stuff, and electricity is the only one out of the second category. We've got mass production already. So if we ever wanted to get to radio, which would give us a radio station and a tenement, whatever that is, 1 happiness on quarters. Oh, terrific. Okay. We could do that. I don't have to do it, but maybe getting towards mobilization might be a good idea. That would help us on our naval units. And then armory is over here. Let's see. Amy's just laughing. Ruth says to Amy, lights, lights, lights. And I'm saying to Amy, flight, flight, flight. Flight, flight, flight. Okay, well, Amy likes electricity, so I'm going to go with electricity, people. So we're going to go ahead and do that. P-Money, we'll do flight the next time. We'll do it the next time here. All right. Let's see. Agenda of Petunia's change our relationship, hopefully for better. Confucius sparked the Dimpleback incident. And I get 90 frickin' influence out of it. Yay! Thanks for stealing my government secrets. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. So, yay. Alrighty, Army Commander fella. Let's get you moving. Moving and grooving. Gotta go moving and grooving. Moving and grooving out here. Okay. Let's just go ahead and bring this guy over as well. Make sure that he is safe and secure. Alright. Let's just keep him moving and grooving here. Look how he shrinks, expands, goes back onto the water again. Okay, yeah, that makes complete sense. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to go there. Oh my god, here we go. Here's freaking what's-his-face going to tell me I'm too close to his border. It's my border too, pal. There we go. Okay. Alright, and another land ship that we're moving over here. Moving. So that would take me, what, another 3 turns. 3 turns. So let's go ahead and just finish off Nanjing defenses here. There they go. They are destroyed. Let's set this guy up as a lookout. So we're kind of keeping an eye on kind of this area up here. Who are you? Oh, that's me. Okay, all right. Explorer. Good. All right, so Nanjing is completely defenseless there. That's cool. Field gun. Go ahead and heal. Little money, you stay there. Okay, so here we are at the last little bit here. Okay, so. So 1,700 to convert the city. So that would bring us down to what? Gosh, my math is not doing that great this late in the day. Let's see, that would be 2,000. I mean, we're talking what, like 1,200? Somebody help me out here with my math. Let's see. Hey Siri, what is 3,168 minus 1,700?
3,168 minus 1,700 is 1,468.
1,468. Thank you, Siri.
Of course.
So, I don't know if I'd have enough. I don't know if I'd had enough here, but all right, let's go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and bite the bullet. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm hoping. It says turns remaining, so I hope that it would just count to 0, and then I would have 2 turns remaining. Is what I'm trying to say. So this is the great bear hope here that either it would take another turn or that it's not going to take that much to purchase the Opera House. I wish that you could just purchase it without turning it into a city. Or I wish that you could purchase it while it's still being built. Yeah, I got 3 turns. It seems like it just keeps farther and further back. Yeah, I can't purchase. Okay. All right. P-Money, what do you think? Do you think we should go ahead and convert Queso over to a city? I can't convert it back, so if I do it now, forever hold our peace. Ah, they got a university and dungeon too. Look at there. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah, man. Gosh. I wish that I had a little bit more gold. I wish that I would have figured this out a little bit sooner, that it's the city size. I probably spent a bunch of money converting Toledo when I didn't have to. But that looked like the best option at the time. Give it a shot. If it doesn't work, we did our best. All right, well, I blame FearX's games if it doesn't work. So, okay. Convert to city. Claws crossed here. Claws crossed. All right, here we go. Okay, 1468 and purchase. We are well behind. 3,600. I couldn't even get that in 2 turns. Shucks. All right. Yeah, and you saw how much it brought it down. Almost like 50 gold per turn. So, crap. Oh, man. Now I feel bad. All right. Well, let's choose our production of a, whatchamacallit here. Oh, I've already got the railroad. Ah, how about that? Go figure. Okay. Well, I guess I have to build ironworks before I build the factory? I guess. So, let's go ahead and start doing that. Let's go ahead and build. I don't know, where do I can't build it over there? Gosh dang it. All right, well, I'm just gonna build it right here. And let's do it to it. Since it's right next to the rail station, I figured that might be helpful. All right, well, people, I am so sorry about that. We tried our best. We tried to be able to get to the stuff to be able to do the stinking thingamabobber, but it just did not work out the way that we hoped or planned. Let's see. Ah, yeah, well, we'll help them out with some tobacco. We can always use that. Give the Indians some tobacco. What could go wrong? Maybe some alcohol too. All right, let's see. Next turn, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do the opera house. I wish that I would have kind of cued in on that a little bit sooner. But here we are, people. Here we are. Here we are. So let's take a look. Let's see. Okay, my guy's keeping going there. Okay. Moving and grooving. All right, let's go into the future, people. Turn number 60, 1890 AD. Well, I guess I should ask the chat out here. Hashtag one more turn, yay or nay? Can you explain to the audience why we had such a limited time to get the opera houses? I think it had something to do with a narrative choice. I think it was one of these narrative choice things. So if you look up here in the corner, it's got this journal here. Constitutional monarchy. Have 5 opera houses within 20 turns. And I think I ignored it for a good long while and thought that I could purchase and I'd be fine. And probably when I purchased a lot of the cavalry units to turn them over into tanks, and then also purchasing stuff where I probably would have done it a little bit differently if I would have thought about it. That's what cost me. That's what cost me. What does it give me? I don't know. I don't know. Probably a bunch of culture is what I would imagine. Let's see. One more turn, otherwise I'll be waiting a week to wonder if we passed it. Okay, well, I can't leave it on a cliffhanger. So let's go ahead, jump into... I'm trying to keep an eye on this guy. Jump into the future. We are... Turn number 60, 1819 AD. Let's go into the future. Trade opportunity. Yay. Uh-oh. Something happened here. Yep. Quest Constitutional Monarchy can no longer be completed. Well, if you would have given me like another turn or two instead of 20, maybe like 25 turns, that would have been helpful. Because once again, we're stabbing in the dark trying to figure out how to play this game. But I get a trade opportunity, so yay. Whatever. Part of the Nepalese Empire is overflowing with valuable commodities and 3 resources. Thriving markets are a sign of thriving society. To strengthen our own, we should dispatch a merchant to negotiate a trade agreement. All right, well, take me there. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this. Let's do Taruga. Let us purchase a merchant. There we go. And we'll send that to, however you pronounce that. The reason I did it in Taruga is because he's going to start making a road. So I'll have a little road going through all this rough terrain that I have over here. I might also think about doing it to, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one. So just in case anything happens, Rome, whatever, we'll have a good road to be able to get to. By the way, did you all see the collapsing Chinese bridge? They had like a bridge over a river, and there was a giant mudslide. It was like on next to a mountain or something like that. Giant mudslide took out the bridge. The bridge like halfway collapsed. Crazy, crazy stuff. It just got built like a year ago. So that famous Chinese construction and quality control just not doing too good. Not doing too good. Don't worry, Amy. Nobody was killed. They found that there was gonna be a giant mudslide. So nobody apparently, I don't think, died there. But yeah, it was a road to Tibet, which it's like, you know, the Chinese aren't just gonna be nice and build a road to Tibet. It's a road to have their military units get there a whole lot quicker. They can't now because the bridge is gone, but that was the idea. Yeah, only been up for a year. Totally fell apart. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp, and also womp. What are these guys doing here, man? Lafayette. Rome. Good gosh. Oh, good, says Amy. Bit of Providence then. Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. So, yeah, type in your Google foo of bridge collapse and, like, I don't know, it was like a day or two ago. Check that out if you're interested. They really need to stop making bridges out of corn. Yeah. They I think that's one of those things where like you grow way too quickly and then you got those growing pains. That would be my opinion on it, but there you go. So okay. All right, command my units. Dreadnought. You know what? We did this in the past. Where we were able to capture a city with our boat. Now, I don't know if we can do that in the modern era, but shall we give it a shot here? Shall we give it a shot with our dreadnought? Hush, Siri.
Okay. I found. Hi, Christopher. How
No,
can I help?
go away. Go, shush. All right, let's try this. Let's see if this will work. Well, it did. How about that? How about that? Cool. Are we already at war with them? Yeah, they declared war on us a long time ago. Last game. Nice. Not anymore. We got Nanjing now. So, question time. Shall we keep or raise it? That's the question that we have today. Keep or raise. Of course, I had a whole lot of great influence going on here, and now it's put me right back into the hole. I guess I need to build some more opera houses. Yeah. We won. We did. Well, we haven't won. We just captured a city, but we're close. We're doing all right. So, why not keep? Why not, Amy? Why not? All right, confirm. We failed to get Opera House. Thank you, P-Money. But we took out Nanjing, and we are keeping it. It's also strategic. Put an Opera House on it. Oh, God. I don't have enough money right now. Literally do not have enough money to do any of that. So, wondering if I should leave the scout there, because he's got a nice view of up north here. I like that. Or if I should bring him down here. Although I've got plenty of units heading this way. Poor Confucius. Got a little confused about who he's going to war with, and did not study his either Greek or Spanish history. Or even French history. Did not realize that we came to kick butt. We might be losing 70 gold per turn with just our tanks, but we also got a bunch of tanks. So that's the flip side of it. We might not have opera houses, but we got a lot of tanks, and we can take out Qingdao real quick. So don't think that you're off the hook here. All right. Ooh, we get a bonus resource. How about that? Look at there. Look at there. Can we put it in Nanjing? Is it all the way down at the bottom? No, they already got fish. Okay. Leon, maybe? Maybe put in Leon or Bearville. You know what? Let's put. They're like large fish. They're large fish. The whales. But let's put them in. Let's put them in Beartown. Pardon me, Bearville. Bearville Town. To be correct about it. All right, there's that. Field gun, you just kind of hang tight. All right, so we captured what? See, P Money says, why not both as far as Daha and Nanjing? So now we are on the cusp here of taking out Daha. Or Daha, however you pronounce it. Let's go ahead and... God, they got nobody in there? Are you serious? It's going to be a cakewalk. Listen, pal, do you realize who you're dealing with? Do you honestly realize who you're... There we go. Do you honestly realize who you're dealing with? And I cannot... Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Will it do it? I guess I gotta do it next turn. Gosh dang it. Is he out of turns? Yeah, he's out of turns. Okay. Well, I've got him on the island. Well, half on the island, half out in the water. The horses... Listen, horses... You're going to need to come a little bit further inland. You can't just be out there in the water. I mean, I know it's nice for the horses, but salt water and cannons just don't go well together. Next episode, Battle for Daha. Only thing better than 4 opera houses is apparently 5 opera houses that we do not get. We'll actually get 5 here in 3 turns. That's what I was hoping for. I thought that Madrid was going to be able to build it in time, but it kept slipping, and I don't know why. I have no idea why it did that. Maybe when I got the rail station, maybe that did something with the production, but I thought I was right on track with it. I think when we started the game, I was right on track with it, and then it kept pushing it back and pushing it back. Maybe also the war as well. I don't know. The game is a black box, and I still haven't figured it out. I don't think anybody's figured it out, honestly. All right, let's get him up here. Away from these battleships. What is this? Augustus. Now I got something to look forward to. A cakewalk battle. You know, I'm really hoping that just taking over these couple cities puts the fear of God into these people. Because, again, you know, we're over here. Look at this. We got this giant continent which we're just taking over. They're way over here. They've had a couple skirmishes between themselves, but, like, nobody's, like, really taken over anybody or anything like that. And then they have, like, the bad decision of, hey, I know, let's go to war against the most warmongering guy out there. And, yeah, we'll win. We got an ocean between us. We'll be fine. It's like, no, I've got armies. You're not smart. You didn't think this through. Did not think this through at all. Hey, finally, we made it up here. All right, is there anything that I can do? Can I automate him? How do I automate him? Find ruined sites containing artifacts on this continent. Exploration units have already been researched for this Oh, great. Okay. Complete the something civic to unlock research of antiquity ruins. Oh, terrific. All right. Well, another our modern conquistador apparently. Well, at least I found what's in that tile. So, problem solved there. Problem solved. Limestone. Interesting. I don't have any limestone. Wish I had limestone. All right, yeah, we weren't able to do that. Gosh dang it, man. I tell you. You know, I'm more angry at losing the opera houses than I am about any of these wars or anything like that. I mean, if I were to lose Nanjing, you know, next turn, I wouldn't shed a tear. But the opera houses, that's what got to me, man. I like that we are the warm-up. I know you like that. I know that you like that so much. So, all right. Well, we'll ask it one more time, but it is 10 o'clock. So we'll ask it. Hashtag one more turn, yay or nay, people. Yay or nay. Gosh dang it, the opera houses. Never thought I'd be so angry about opera houses, but here we are. Here we's bees. All right. That's there. Oh, that's it, Bear. See you next week. I was like, there it bear. There it bear. There it bear. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead. Let me go ahead and save this real quick. So let me get back to the lovely little expressionist painting that we have here. I'll bring you guys in. Let me go ahead and get this saved. Pardon me 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay. There goes that. There goes that. All right. Well, first off, thank all of you for showing up here. I do appreciate it. We do this every Monday and Tuesday evenings here at 8 o'clock Eastern. I'd be on the East Coast for all of you people out there. So if you enjoyed what you liked here, I'd really appreciate an old thumbs up. I know we didn't get the opera houses, but Bear could use some comfort with a thumbs up here right now in his moment of sorrow. Actually, you know what? That would actually make a good opera. You know, I'm trying to build an opera house. I can't. We're at war. La 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 la. That would actually make a good opera. So I could use all the thumbs up I could get, man. But if you didn't like it, go ahead and hit a thumbs down. But let Bear know why. Let me know why you don't like it. I would appreciate that as well. Hey, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on anything. But we will be back here Monday at 8 o'clock. Let's see. Amy says, I mean, this is as good as a place to leave it as you can, I guess, while we're still in the middle of a war. Well, gotta leave a little bit on a cliffhanger here. You know, you gotta want your audience coming back for more. So come on back here next Monday. We'll see you here. Hey, Melissa. Great to have you here. So I want to say hello and thank you to Melissa, Amy as well, P Money, Mrs. P Money, all of the little. Oh gosh, dang it, P Money, I completely forgot. Hold on, Amy, 1 second. 1 second. If we got just a second, P Money, if you're still here, I gotta sing a happy birthday. I forgot to do that the last time. So I'm gonna sing a quick happy birthday to a little money out here. So here we go. On a 1, on a 2, on a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. No, not Mrs. Little Peabody. Well, you're a Mrs. now, Peabody. Happy birthday to you. And I think P-Money's already left. Well, it's there anyways, P-Money, so don't tell Bear he didn't do that. I just did it at the last minute. After you already left. So there we are. All right, people. Well, let me say good night to all of you. Amy, all the Lesters, all the Monies, all of our lurkers, Russian bots, and former Fearx's Games employees. Good luck out there on that unemployment line. We're all rooting for you. But you know what? All this talk of cliffhangers has made Bear hungry. So I'm going to head back, people, into those cold, cold woods. So until next time, grrrr. Grrr. Night, everyone.